Hey guys, this is Dam Crypto here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. We are trying to hit the 1,000 subscribers mark and we've been growing really quick. So if you're new to the channel, please subscribe because we're going to do a giveaway at the 1,000 subscribers mark. So in today's video, I'm going to go through LockPay. So just a disclaimer here, I'm not getting paid to do a promotion for LockPay. So first off, the first impression is that it's giving me the Seifu and Libero vibe. Like it has a lot of the flashy graphics and the large numbers like Libero, and the color schemes looks like it's a Seifu color scheme. So I'm not sure whether this copying is a good thing or not, but I think that's just the appearance wise. So let me take a look at the final details and the functionality and the features of LockPay. So you can see that you're going to earn about 2.35% a day because of this really high APY. And I think this APY is the highest in the auto staking space right now. And then you can see that they are touting that you can double your investment every 30 days. So I think for us that have been in this auto staking space for a long time, we know that this is not true because the underlying token that you're buying, like for example, if the underlying token is LockPay, right, to BNB, this underlying token will fluctuate. So you're not going to get exactly double your investment every 30 days unless everything goes according to plan, right? So the other thing is that they say they have a KYC and ID done by the owners, and then there's also an anti-dump mechanism. So we'll go through all these things in more details later on. So let's scroll down and take a look. So you can see that they are advertising that if you start with $100 by month 12, you can get about 400,000. So we know that this is all based on the token price being stable or going up. So this one is quite inaccurate. It's just a marketing gimmick that most of the projects talk about. So I think the most interesting feature, right, is the anti-dump mechanism. So the anti-dump mechanism for LockPay is basically you only can cash out up to 5% of the total tokens that you're holding a day, right? So you can only cash out 5% a day. So if you're going to only cash out 5% a day, it definitely means that it's going to protect the price, but it doesn't mean that there's not going to be a crash, right? This what they claim here, that there's not going to be a crash. So even if you can only sell 5% tokens a day, right? If there's no buying demand coming in and the price is going down, it will just slowly bleed down, but it will not crash, right? Because people can only cash out 5% a day. So I think this statement is quite inaccurate here, that there's not going to be a crash. Obviously, there's not going to be a crash, right? But there's going to be a slow bleed. So a slow bleed means that it just keep going down and it's not going to be a healthy chart, right? So I think one project that comes into my mind is Drip Network, right? Where the price doesn't crash, but it just keep bleeding downwards and downwards. It's always going like minus 1% a day on average. So there's also the LockPay treasury and the LockPay token burn. So I think these two function is quite similar to the other projects like Seifu as well. Like they also have a treasury and a token burn as well. So this aspect is nothing special. I think in terms of LockPay, the only differentiating factor that I can see is the anti-dump mechanism and the higher APY, the highest APY among all the other projects. So if you scroll down, you can see that they also have a buy and sell tax similar to the other projects. And you can see that they did a comparison between Titano and Libero. And I usually say that you shouldn't place too much emphasis on this comparison chart because they're trying to make themselves look good. So I think in terms of features, the only differentiating feature would be the anti-dump mechanism where you can only sell 5% a day, and the APY, the really high APY among all the projects. And then let's see the LockPay team. So the LockPay team, the CEO is Michael Bolduc. I'm not sure if I'm butchering the name or not, but yeah. So he's the 64th top millionaire investor from the Bybit competition. So there's also a KYC done and a docs done by the CEO, which is quite a good thing, I think. But I'm not sure about the pink sale and valid proof company, because sometimes there could be dodgy companies that really accept KYC and audits for really low fees. So these companies, I've never heard of them before. So you guys let me know in the comments down below if they are any good. So is LockPay just another Titano fork? So I don't know because I haven't seen the contract code yet, but based on its feature, I think it's pretty close to Titano. The only differentiating point is that you can only sell 5% of your total tokens a day and having a slightly higher APY. So I think other than that, it is, in my opinion, another Titano fork with some slight variation. So the next question in the FAQ is how they can sustain a high APY. So they're giving the very generic answer of how they can sustain the high APYs, that through the burning of the tokens and there's no overselling because you can only sell 5% a day. So that's basically how they're justifying that they can sustain this high annual percentage yield. So if you see like how many tokens you can sell every 24 hours is between 1 to 5% of the token, with the limit being at 5%. And then the buy and sell tax is right here. So buy is 12% and the sell is 14%, but you have to adjust for the slippage. So it's 14% and 17%. So if you scroll down, you can see this is the CEO. They explain a little bit about the CEO and his reputation. And yeah, if you scroll down, they only got a Telegram group. And you can see the Telegram group got quite a bit of users and quite a bit of people online. So I think this project is taking off quite a bit in terms of momentum, because you can take a look at the day chart. You can see it's constantly going up. I would definitely advocate not buying at the high. If you guys are planning to enter this, wait for it to come down a little if this project interests you. But I think this is way too high to enter. Like, the risk just goes up exponentially with buying at this price. So I briefly seen through the white paper. The white paper is mostly the same copy as like Seifu. Most of the information are same as Seifu, other than the anti-whale mechanism and other than the anti-dumping mechanism where you can only sell 5% a day. But most of the white paper is roughly the same as Seifu. So I think overall this project is quite interesting because in quite a short time it has gained so much momentum. So you can see that LockPay has quite a large market cap, 86 million, in just such a short time span, because by comparison Titanium only has 55 million, and Titanium is one of the original projects, right? So I think in terms of momentum, this project is definitely gaining momentum. But is it a pump and dump? I don't know. It looks like it, but I can't say for sure because I don't want to pass such a quick judgment on a project. So if you guys are thinking about entering it, I would definitely avoid this project right now, even though on the surface it looks fine, because I think this price right now is having a lot of risk in it, because you guys should know that the overall crypto market and the overall US market is not doing good, but this project is skyrocketing, right? And its market cap already surpassed Titanium. So I think if you're buying at this price, you're putting yourself in a lot of risk. I think if it comes back down, you can consider it, but not at this price when it's at the all-time high. So do I think LockPay is a good project? I don't know. I have to see what happens to the price chart in the next few days. I want to see whether the price actually drops, because if the price actually starts to stabilize or start to incrementally goes up, because only 5% of the token that you hold can be sold a day, so maybe that function is working as intended to keep the price from crashing and constantly going up. I don't know. Only time will tell. So I think if you guys are considering it, just wait for us, see what's the price action like, and see how's the overall project going before you consider getting into LockPay. And just remember that I'm not getting paid by LockPay, so I'm just doing a quick review on LockPay. So if you guys like the video, please give the video a thumbs up and please subscribe to the channel if you are new. Thanks for watching.